Tell the people what your name is.
My name's Chris Crump.
What's one thing that we should know about you?
One thing that you should know about me is I am kind of a compilation of different interests and things.
Interest in things.
I'm, in the sense that I'm diverse, I like a lot of different things and I like to bring it all together.
So describe your personality.
Hmm,
One word.
Awkward.
How so?
um, because I'm shy, but I'm also outgoing, so sometimes that comes off in a weird way, and like I'm also really um, loving and caring, but I'm also like defensive over myself. So I think sometimes it gets misread and taken different ways.
Who do you stand for?
Rihanna, first and foremost. Donald Glover is a close second, but Rihanna.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I really want to be working in public policy. I want to be mobilizing people.
So what got you into politics?
My mentor in high school, his name is Simeon. He started me off working in an assembly office in California State Capitol. And I had a lot of fun in that internship. I learned a lot, but really it caught my interest because, for a lot of people, politics is it's dry. But when you get into it and you kind of like you make it fun for yourself, so you kind of see the things that go on, and it's like, ooh, this is really, it's interesting and it's messy and it's life really just in kind of a sample size. So I don't know. I was drawn into it in that way.
So tell us about Weekly Rapport.
Weekly Report is um, it's a series. It's a web series. It's basically going to take policy at the federal level and politics and make it fun and something that's like digestible and something that you actually are looking forward to watching, every week, and just kind of educating people that otherwise wouldn't really be reached.
What's your vision for the show?
I really want the show to become popular among 20 somethings that don't necessarily or claim to not care about politics or claim to not really care about what's going on, because we're in an era where we don't have the luxury of not being able to care.
So is that why this is important?
That's why it's important to me. I was really motivated to start it when Congress recently let CHIP expire, which is Children's Health Insurance Program, and that just kicked me into gear because I was pissed.
Do you have any political goals?
Uh, on the record, no.
Girl, 2034. Uh, who's the most influential person in your life?
My grandmother. She really taught me a lot about being a real person. Like whenever you get caught up in materials and in politics, it's easy to get caught up in a fight. And I think about my grandmother, and it roots me in myself and like love and passion and just being a real person.
Why do you think it's important for millennials to learn about politics?
It's in everything you do. There's nothing you do that politics does not touch. The car you drive. When you get up in the morning, you get in the shower. There's a water agency that like makes sure that water is a certain quality. Your food, your medicines, like there's nothing you do that is not affected by it. So like every day, these decisions that we kind of just let go in one ear and out the other, those are all relevant.
So what makes you different from the other political analysts on TV?
Um, I think what makes me different is that I am willing to reach out to anybody. I don't necessarily want to, granted, like, yes, weekly reports for a demographic, but I'm not the one to say, okay, I'm going to focus here. I just want to make really good content that draws people in and let that be whatever that demographic is, let that be it.
So who are you?
I'm someone who cares a lot about people, apparently.